What's up, guys? Welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video. We got the new update today. Yay! There are two brand new legendary commanders emerging from this update, and I have a great news for you as a free-to-play or low-spender players. And the great news is that you don't need them, regardless of if you are an infantry or cavalry or archer-focused player. You do not need these commanders. Uh, I am very happy when I see the two new commanders. I can now just focus on like my existing commanders, and I don't really need to worry about these commanders. Um, so the two new commanders are both garrison commanders. They are best used in defending structure. Only your kingdom garrison captain should get them, or like your Ark of Osiris team garrison captain should get them. Um, you don't need them to garrison your city. If you wondering why, you can check out my garrison video where I talk about who should be the best garrison commander for your city. All right. So if you're a free-to-play player or a low-standard player, you can stop watching this video now since you don't really need them. But if you are like interested in to know more about them, then stay on the line. You will be able to learn a little bit more about the two new commanders. So first, let's go to the first commander, which is Sunsin. Sunsin. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. Sunsin. He has leadership talent tree, garrison talent tree, and defense talent tree. A very, very true good talent tree for defending structure. So first, let's go to his first skill. Um, so we'll only focus on garrison. So because they are good for garrison. So hits for garrisoning, he deal 1400 skill damage in a fan shape area. Reduce target by 15%. Reduce target march speed by 15%, 10%. Doesn't really matter. Nobody care about the march speed reduction. So 1400 skill damage, AoE skill damage in a fan shape area, and 30% march speed reduction. A pretty decent first skill, I would say. A pretty decent skill damage. But nothing crazy. Nothing crazy in my opinion. Let's go to his second skill. So normal attack have 10% chance of increasing your defense by 5% and all damage by 5% for 3 seconds. Only when the commander fighting on alliance territory or when he is a garrison commander. So like at level 5 you can get 20% defense bonus and 15% damage bonus. I would say a very good stat boost in my opinion. 20% more defense, 15% more damage bonus. Very good stats for a garrison skill. Like comparing to other garrison commanders, it is a very good stat boost right here. Like crazy, I would say. 20% defense bonus, 15% damage bonus. So all damage. So it also increases skill damage bonus, counter attack damage bonus, and normal attack damage bonus by 15%. Very high. Very good stat boost right there. Like very good skill in my opinion. Let's look to his third skill. When his troop is below 50%, increase troop defense by 30% and damage bonus by 20%. Another very good skill, another very good skill. Work really well for a long rally. But the only problem with this skill is that if you use Sunsin in garrison, you have no control of when the enemy going to cancel the rally. So let's say in KVK and you garrison a flag using him. If I am a rally leader hitting a flag defending by Sunsin, I would definitely cancel the rally as soon as the flag go to 50%. As a rally leader, I have a total control of when I can cancel the rally. So if I know he is one of the garrison commander, why would I want to get a bad trade-off? Why would I want him to get his third skill activated? So for me to be able to get a good trade-off from the rally, I would definitely cancel the rally when it hit to 50%. So that's I would say a downside for his skill because it only gets triggered when he is below 50%. However, this skill right here can work really well in Ark of Osiris, as we cannot cancel a rally in Ark of Osiris. We do not have a lot of times. If you want to cancel a rally in Ark of Osiris, you probably lose on like 2 or 3 minutes times in that like 55 minutes game. So it's not possible for anybody. It's not possible for a team to cancel a rally on a structure in Ark of Osiris to relaunch another rally. So this skill can work really, really well in Ark of Osiris. On KVK, maybe depend on how smart the other team is for rallying the flags. If the other teams, they don't really care and they just keep the rally going, even though the flag is below 50%, then they are going to take a lot of bad trade-off. Let's go on to his fourth skill. Increase attack of garrison by 20%. When this commander is serving as garrison commander, there are 10% chance of receiving a shield with factor of 500 plus 30% counter attack damage for the next 3 seconds when he is attacked. For like a single rally, for like taking on a single rally, this is a decent skill. I would say a very, very decent skill. Like 20% attack bonus, 10% chance to gain 500 shield, and 10% chance to gain 30% counter attack damage. I would say a very decent or good, like a good skill for a garrison commander. But this skill can trigger a lot more often if it gets swarmed. So this is an anti-swarming skill. Because of his skill, nobody gonna be able to swarm his structure. So this can be a very, very good skill to be used in Ark of Osiris. As you can see, a lot of team right now, one of the strategy they're using a lot for a lot of big team right now is that they are swarming the structure a lot in order to overtake the structure faster. But if you have a Sunsin garrison structure inside Ark of Osiris, it's not gonna be an easy task anymore for people to swarm the structure, because this skill right here got get triggered very, very frequently if it gets swarmed by multiple marches, and you are going to get that 30% counter attack damage. Oh man, that's a lot. And you just gotta give him that final shield, make him last even longer. So definitely an anti-swarming commander with his fourth skill right here can be very, very good commander for Ark of Osiris. So a competitive Ark of Osiris team, I think he is a must-have. Someone need to invest in him if you want to do well in Ark of Osiris. Let's go to his expertise. Okay, increase attack by 20% and defense by 20% when there are mixed troops inside the structure. So I would say a very, very good commander, a very, very good skill, like 20% defense and 20% attack for one expertise. This probably by far the most broken expertise for a garrison commander. I don't know what to say about this, but like getting 40% stat boost from just expertising him is like ZD definitely must get expertise, and to use him, like to use him well, you definitely want to use mixed troop for garrisoning. So I guess another possible good pairing for him would be using him with Uzi 10, uh, a commander who can work very well with with mixed troops. Can just use with Richter, I guess. You could also use mixed troop in using Richter. He had to not use any of his talent tree that focus only on infantry. But this expertise right here, I would say a very, very broken expertise. Like 40% increase in stat boost is a lot. Like a lot, a lot. Um, I don't know what to say about it, but he is a very, very good garrison commander. A very, very good garrison commander, can work very well in, like, he will probably a must-have for Ark of Osiris. I think he can defend very well against a single rally as well as anti-swarming. He got a lot of stat boosts, a lot of skill damages. But like the stat boost you get from him is just tremendous, tremendous stat boost. Oh man, I don't know what to think about him. I think he's broken. I think he's broken. He probably could be the next mayor. He probably could be the next mayor for garrison commanders. Look at it, 40% increase in stat boost here, 20% attack bonus here, defense bonus 20% here, damage bonus 15%. Man, like his stats are off to the roof. Like I think just too crazy. Like his stats is too high. His stats are way too high. He definitely gonna be a new meta for Ark of Osiris. I think people are gonna invest, like big standard are gonna invest in him for garrison commander for Ark of Osiris. Anyway, let's go to the next commander. Oh, actually, for a bonus for him, even though he's a garrison commander, I think he could, like, you could possibly use him on open field as well. I think one of the good pairing for him would be using Airtow Flat and him. So you could use Airtow Flat and G-Suns on open field. Both work extremely well with mixed troops. Airtow Flat also going to benefit from hit 30% march speed reduction for 3 seconds. So if you use him as second commander with Airtow Flat, it could be a very, very good pairing on the open field, as long as you stay in your territory, because you also want to using his second skill as well. So Airtow Flat and him staying on your territory and fighting on the open field could work pretty well. All right, let's go to the next new legendary commander. We have Theodora. So let's go to her first skill. 1400 damage in a circle area. We will have to see how big this circle is. Is it going to be as big as YSG skill with expertise? If it is, maybe we can use her to farm barbarian, and we don't even need to expertise YSG anymore. But we are going to need to see how good how big the circle area is. But a circle area for skill damage is definitely an anti-swarming. I would say another anti-swarming active skill. So one anti-swarming active skill. Let's go to her second skill. So defense bonus 10%, damage from the rally enemy reduced by 10%. Very, very good, decent. I would say decent skill right here. Not I don't think as crazy as G-Sun. I think G-Sun got 20% defense bonus and 15% damage bonus. So slightly better. I mean, like G-Sun is slightly better. Like G-Sun's second skill is slightly better than Theodora second skill, in my opinion. Her third skill, all troops under Theodora command gain 10% attack. While Theodora army is more than 50% strength, her troop deal actual 10% damage. Another decent skill, like nothing crazy. I wouldn't say anything crazy about the stat boost here. Let's compare it to Yisun. Like Yisun's Yisun third skill when he below 50% is a lot more crazier than Theodora. 30% defense bonus, 20% damage bonus. Theodora only get what 10% attack bonus and 10% damage bonus. But the only good thing about that is its skill, it worked from the beginning. Comparing to Yisun, when his third skill only worked after 50%. So give or take. But I still think his third skill is better for the long term. For the long rally, it is much better. Let's look to the fourth skill. When commanding the garrison, each time Theodora troop take damage, they have a 10% chance to gain 40% damage bonus for 3 seconds. A very, very big boost if this skill got triggered. A 40% more damage bonus. Like for single rally, it's okay. Like if going against a single rally with 10% chance is okay. Decent, nothing crazy. But if the structure she defending got swarmed by multiple marches, this skill will trigger a lot more frequently. So another anti-swarming skill. So like if her structure got swarmed, people will get a lot of damage. They're going to take a lot of damage if they swarm her rally. So expertise. So instead of doing 1400 skill damage, she now doing 1700 skill damage. So a 300 damage increase for expertise. I think it's okay. I think it's decent, but it's not as crazy. I think like to have a 40% more stat boost from expertise is a lot more. That I think that's too broken. So like comparing the two new garrison commander, like the two new legendary commander, I think Sunsin is definitely a better investment than Theodora. Like if you had to choose between Sun or Theodora, to who you should invest on, I would definitely say pick Sun. He will definitely be a better investment. Like he's just so broken. I think he's very broken. I also think both of the commander are gonna change how Ark of Osiris people will play the game. Like after people start unlocking them, after people start expertise the commanders, the game gonna change for Ark of Osiris. Both of the commander are like anti-swarming, but I think Jisun is better because Jisun can also defend very well against a single rally as well as a swarm. Comparing to Theodora, she can only do well against a swarm rally, like a rally plus swarming. I think in single rally, her performance is okay. I mean, like better than most normal legendary commander, but definitely nothing crazy when it comparing to like other garrison commander like Richard, Constantine, Charmatal. I don't think she do better than I don't think she do better than other pairing when it comes to a single rally. One way to maximize her usage is just to send her inside the structure, but they also have another command, like also have another pairing commanders that can do really well against single rally, and you keep that pair for single rally inside the structure, and when people start swarming the structure, you're going to switch her so that you can use her as an anti-swarming. But to defend against a single rally, I don't think she is the best choice because her skill is okay. For her to do extremely well for garrison, she need her fourth skill to trigger very frequently, and the only time that happen is when people are swarming. So yeah, Ji-Sun is definitely a better investment. I think he probably gonna be Roll of Fortune commanders, and Theodora will probably be the mightiest governor event commander. That would be my guess. But Sunsin is quite broken. Is quite broken right now. I don't know. I don't know what to say about him. I don't know what to say about him. Definitely need someone to get him for defending. Like, I think he just got me broken in Arc of Osiris, but in KBK he got me okay, because as I said before, we can prevent him from activate his third skill by just canceling the rally as soon as the structure go below 50%. So that would be best. So probably are not needed for KVK. I don't think these two commanders are going to be needed for KVK, because you can still use other commanders to defend structure, but these two commanders are much needed for Arc of Osiris. They are much needed for Arc of Osiris if you want to defend well against like big teams that do a lot of swarming. You are going to need the two commanders, and if you can only pick one to invest on, Jisun is your man. Jisun is the guy you should invest on. He is very broken. I can tell you right now. He is gonna be very broken in Arc of Osiris. Anyways, I hope that helped you guys. Gave you guys a little bit more information about the two new legendary commanders and what I think about the two new legendary commanders. Thanks for watching, guys.